It's taken a while, but the vampire prison is almost open for business. Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. I'm hoping we can get this done this episode and maybe even get our first little prisoners here into our otherwise gigantic and kind of ridiculous in hindsight prison. Bumble drone migration. Well, they don't seem to be doing anything to affect us, huh? So we've got 2 extreme break risk. Don Trumpian. What is up, Don Trumpian, my good friend? Frostbite. Oh, shit. That's actually a legitimate complaint, I guess. Hypothermia serious. Okay, go and get indoors. What about, Alucard? Also hypothermia serious. I guess you can just heal it over, though. If they do lose a limb, because they're ghoul powers, we can just... Restores damage flesh by using up Vitae. Yeah, I guess we can just put it straight back immediately. Nothing to worry about, really. That's winter. There's not a lot we can do about that, unfortunately. Short of... We could build a tunnel, I guess, from the warden's house down through, like... I don't know, through the prison farm. Also, it occurred to me yesterday what a stupid idea this was, huh? You know, leaving like, a single block there and not connect up to the main wall. We could just connect up to the warden's room. That way, if there is, you know, toxic fallout, nuclear winter, whatever else, volcanic winter, blah, 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 we can still get over to the prison without having to worry about all of the weather effects. Anyway, what are we going to need for our prison then? We are going to need a shit ton of bone, as you would be expecting. We are also going to need a shit ton of wood, I guess. I think we have a fair amount already, though. Or not at all. No, we do not. Hang on. No, we do. 720. I think people are on deliver as one of their highest priorities, which is probably why they're all getting frostbite anyway, because they're having to run like wood deliveries back and forth to this kind of cursed prison here. But to be honest, I think it's looking okay, nothing to worry about. So we'll just let them sort of go at their own pace here. I'm not going to force them to do extra work, because that seems like a very good way for them to start losing limbs or dying of frostbite or things like that. We'll just sort of let them go at their own pace. Like I said, if we can get this open by the end of this episode, that would be fantastic. So what are we doing with this area here then? So... You guys have been saying stabilize. That's the one comment I saw a lot. We lost a lot of people to just people dying, huh? Is that seriously where that landed? That's where the cargo pods landed, right there. Heart irregulators. What are they? Like, heart implant that causes the heart to be off-key or spasm. Most of the time it reduces the heart's overall efficiency. However, heart attacks occur at high frequency. Did you genuinely just drop us a load of heart attack devices? I've never been so happy in my whole life. Thank you. Haul urgently. Get them into... For misbehave in my prison, you're gonna get yourself a heart. That's one heart attack for you, my friend. Good God. What a thing to give us there. We're not even playing on Randy Random. That's so strange. What would be the practical purpose of those? I guess you could capture, like, enemy leaders. And then... Man, he's blitzing through his prisoner. I guess you could capture enemy leaders and then fit them with a heart regulator and let them go. And then if they ever rage you again, they could all potentially drop down dead from heart attacks when they're on the way. That's pretty insane. Jumpy, you alright? A little trapped? Like, literally completely trapped? You absolute fool. You are a loser. You're an absolute gigantic loser. Let yourself out there, you strange man. Good lord. Oh, he's gonna melt. Oh god, the sun's up. So one of you said as well, there's another comment I caught on last episode. Turn him into mist. Apparently, if we turn him into mist, he can travel during the daytime with nothing to worry about. You are a genius. Whoever posted that in the comment section, officially a genius. You've got my official genius award, unlike this prison, which is horrible, like, actually kind of disgusting. So now that we've got the basic walls finished, I think we just start unforbidding it, sort of section by sectioner, and just work on it piecemeal. Guess we've got enough resources for it, though. Who cares? Why don't we just unforbid the whole thing and just let them do it as they can, huh? So, let's go and select similar on that one. Just go and allow all there. That should be all of it, huh? Oh, what have we got here? Oh, more concrete. I guess we couldn't get the whole thing in one go. Allow. Alright, there we go. So they can now deliver resources to the beds, which it looks like they've already started anyway. And then delivering resources to, what is it? Toilets, basins... I think that's it. Oh, God. Speak of the fucking devil, and it shall appear. A distant supervolcano has erupted and begun to spew millions of cubic kilometers of ash into the atmosphere. Fantastic. Yeah, this is sort of what I was exactly talking about. Why the fuck did I not line these up as well? Why are you so insane? Alright, there seems to be a very obvious way to go about things here, right? I don't know if you guys think what I'm thinking, but we'll do something like this. Bear with me on this one. What if we do something like that, huh? Then we could go, like, put doors, I don't know, like here, for example, and here, and just sort of tatter those around. Put this here. This can all count as indoors, and then all we've got to do is go straight down. We've basically got the base ready for us, and then we can also build expansions onto this if we feel like it. That's working out pretty decently, I think. This way we can also heat the whole goddamn base without people having to worry about freezing death. Put a regular door and it should stop the prisoners escaping into the warden's sort of little house there as well. How many more bones have we got? We might be out of bone. We're also out of, like, hugely out of storage space too. So we might want to expand this south, maybe? and then turn this into more. This is working out incredibly well. This is going to be just one absolute monolith of a base window. I'm really looking forward to seeing this finished product, because I've never built a base like this before. One that's going to be kind of so huge and interconnected. So let's take this. This could be the actual storage zone, because to be honest, this has kind of become just, this room here, kind of just become a work room, huh? It's not much of a storage room anymore. So I'm going to try and frantically get some steel and some components here using the vampires. These guys don't care about heat or temperature specifically. The issue is right now, A, we haven't got really enough power to run things. The batteries keep running dry, and then as the wind turbines obviously come back on, they fill back up, and then the second wind turbines go off. We've got so much heating going that they just run dry again almost immediately. Probably turn these things off, though, for a while, huh? Let's toggle power on those. Those are just in case of, like, you know, a heat wave or something like that. Get those turned off. We need immediate heaters. Not only that, we could do with some vents into these various bedrooms. Don Trumpian is literally lying in bed dying of hypothermia. So it's not the most fantastic situation. What we could do is kick the door in. I kind of feel like I have to, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually do that. So you are doing what exactly? You're pulling air out of here into... Yeah, no, we can get rid of this, I think. That was only there for, again, fighting heat waves, but it's a bit pointless now. It's venting straight indoors, huh? Alucard... Who's our builder? Who's our builder? Mal. Mal, come and deconstruct this one. Thank you. Work on this one. Can we... Ah, nice. Okay, that's good. That solved a couple of problems there. Okay, so that should at least stabilize the temperature, or not even remotely, because it's venting out into the wrong room. Mal, deconstruct this one too. All right, now how are we looking? 11 degrees... Okay, 11 degrees in there. Have we not got to wait for temperature to pass from the... It goes from there into... Oh, God, I see the issue. Right, I see where the problem's starting to come in. Like, it's literally so cold, because it's winter anyway, like the 4th of December, plus a volcanic winter as well. Temperature plummeted rapidly. Now, I wasn't really planning on having to deal with this, because the map we're living in is fairly temperate. Like, the overall winter temperature was, what, like -3 maximum? For this to have happened, we've just sort of got the perfect storm of crappy things that have happened all at once. Especially running out of steel and components right now is not fantastic either. That's alright, though. That's kind of the whole point of Rimworld, huh? That's just generally how the game works. So we need to find a method of venting the stuff from this room into there. Temporary thing might be just getting rid of this door. That would work. I think I'm actually just going to do that for the time being. Sorry, Alucard. Your bedroom is going to be a little more open. But there we go. The overall temperature has started to rise a little bit. It's not below freezing anymore, so Dom Trumpian has less to complain about. Still dying of hypothermia, though. How are we doing in terms of the vampire mining trip? Actually, not too bad at all. What about you, Tony? How are you doing? Tony, why have you stopped? Tony, we need components, Tony. Okay, Jilp, if you want to get this stuff back to base, that'd be fantastic. So clear prioritize work, force haul all of this back. And then, Tony, whenever you're done with this, I'm just going to... Oh, light! Force haul components. Tony. Force haul. What the fuck is he doing? Is it just because it's nighttime he's just going to run for it now? That does kind of suck, but it's not such a big deal. We'll get, Mal, my friend, Mal Pomeroy, I'm sorry about this, but I need you to come and grab these components, otherwise our people are going to freeze to death literally in their own bedrooms. You... Shit! Construction botched! Okay, well, Don Trumpian is probably dead in that case. You goddamn shit. Okay, right, okay, cancel that one. We've got a little bit more going on here. My god, we needed that. We really, really did need that. Force, go. I'm really, really trying to get this done as effectively as possible, like cancelling other things, building, you know, heaters in rooms that we're actually vented to. This sucks. This sucks. Oh, come on. You live, my boy. How's he doing in terms of death right now? Pretty bad. Like, actually pretty bad. I mean, you've got to bear in mind that the hypothermia being at 68% is normally not too bad. But that coupled with the dehydration, the malnutrition, the bad hygiene, and the billion-T frostbite there. Please, Mal. You legend. Okay, we should be fine. We are good. Temperatures are stabilizing. Hypothermia disappearing incredibly quickly. Again, I maintain it's the worst thing to do, right? Is when you've got someone with hypothermia is just to stick him in a really warm room. Pretty sure that this kills the man. Either way, we're good. Okay, who else has got hypothermia? Irasa. Irasa, why are you working yourself to death, my boy? Oh, it's alright. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Tony is going to go and literally down the guy and then carry him back to the safety and the heat. I will never understand that. They're literally going to work themselves to death because of the hypothermia. You think the characters would be smart enough to know, this is kind of cold in here and my fingers are literally falling off. Maybe I should go back into the warm. Or not. Or just don't worry about it whatsoever. We've got 13 antiseptic corpses. My god. So it's maybe time for the indoor farm soon, huh? I guess we need sun lamps or at least a way of skylights. Can we even get skylights? Did I include a skylight mod? That is the real question. Skylights are normally very, very overpowered, which is why I generally kind of avoid using them too much. You know, the ability to build, obviously, indoor greenhouses without needing sun lamps is very, very OP. So that's probably the whole reason why they're not in game, because, you know, it sort of prevents weather effects affecting your crop, so you can just permanently rely on having that. Job is finishing off the prison, the madman. Amid all of this, he's still trundling along. What a great guy. You know what I have forgotten about? They're bloody points. I completely forgot about this goddamn system. I'm so intent. It's either one thing or the other with me. We were entirely vampire for the first half. Now it's entirely prison, and I completely forgot about the vampire aspect of things. So we could go... Oh, man. Not only can we get short flight done, we can go entirely into or start work on Skyfall as well. This is fantastic. I really want to see what this does. Hopefully it's like a stunning attack or something. Allow us to grab prisoners a bit more easily. And then we've also got short flight. So how does that work? Is that like a teleport? We should check this out. Oh, it doesn't seem to go very far. Oh, it's just basically like a blink? Okay, that's not fantastically useful, I will admit. I think let's also do a little more hunting, just so that we can, I mean, obviously replenish our food stuff, but also get a little more bone as well. Oh, turns out don't maybe want to hunt those things. Pandas full of bones, can confirm. We might want to hunt some pandas. What are they likely to harm? 3%. Fuck it. Let's kill some pandas. I said I wasn't going to do it, but apparently we've literally got implants that can stop a man's heart if they disobey us. So why not? Let's go for it. Tony got a level in vampirism. Tony's currently on a mental breakdown, not because of anything I've done wrong. I feel like I've done a good job of actually saving a lot of people's lives here. Tony is just old, like super old, 239 years old, and that's his biological age as well. You got to remember from that. Was it he had like a rapid aging, that weird disease? We can give him feral claws, which I think is probably the best way he's going to be able to defend himself for the time being until we can sort of decide how we best want to deal with people. Speaking of dealing with people, we've got a lot of weapons to dish out too. So we've got like, what do we get here? Like M16A4, we've got Taurus Judge, we've got, what's that, UMP45. We've got a lot of guns we can just give out to people, which I definitely need to focus on doing very, very soon. Not a big deal right now. We haven't got any raids. What is that? Wooden plate armor? What idiot made wooden plate armor? I mean, it's probably better than nothing, I suppose, in hindsight, huh? Either way. Irasa, why does your work keep resetting? Oh my god, we had them as a prisoner, didn't we? I remember now. It's all coming back to me. We had them... Yeah, well, we had to capture them because they went on a mental breakdown or something along those lines. And I think I just forgot to put it back. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Let's do something like that. Except for Jilp, preferably not. Jilp doesn't need his plant cut. Jilp's way too important. Right, so let's just see. Arasa, I'm going to have you stone cutting because we're actually doing a bit of a base expansion here if you haven't already noticed. Let's remove these as well. These are pointless. Refuel I may also turn down. Only because I've noticed Jilp basically stopping and a really important task to go and refuel these random lamps out here. Kind of a pain in the arse, huh? Right, so Arasa is on stone cutting duty. If you can't do that, deliver goods. That's absolutely fine by me. That way we get this little expansion here done and stop all this stuff sort of deteriorating. If you shoot a panda in the eye, you are going to a special place in hell. That panda didn't stand a goddamn chance. Alright, let's see how many bones they give us. Again, because they're added by a different mod, I don't know how it affects. Maybe it's just done by the amount of meat they get, perhaps, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Butcher some pandas. 204 bones per panda is actually a decent amount, huh? Not fantastic. Certainly not as much as I was expecting. I imagine these things probably get a ridiculous amount of bones, if they have bones. These things also gave a lot, but as I recall, they're quite dangerous. Yeah, 20% chance to attack. We could try and aggro the entire pack and then lure them through the kill box. Actually, that's not a bad idea at all. Let's see how it goes. He's going to shoot some deer. Shooting deer is fine. Those are safe. Safe, oh dear. If I'm not racist. I kill all kinds of people. He says, screaming at a deer. That's not weird at all. Hey, we got ourselves a meadow larvae, though. Thank you, my good friend, Warg. Berserk. Why? Vita addiction withdrawal. Oh, because the vampires have just woken up and Tony's been on mental breakdown, so he hasn't been able to give people. Okay, that's understandable, really. You're probably going to get yourselves killed, then. You're probably just going to get shot to death. And honestly, if that happens, not going to lose any sleep over it. Oh, God, please don't attack the boom rat in the stockpile, for God's sake. Activity resting? Okay, well then leave him alone, I guess. Just let him go about their business. Let him go. Where's he going? That was a Robert Baratheon. You remember in Series 1 of Game of Thrones? Remember when it was good? Alright, sort of keep a close eye on things here. Speed up. You're going to bleed out. You're actually going to die. There's nothing... Jilp, you are a savior of man. Of woman. Man? Woman. Definitely woman. Right, rescue. For the love of God. Dr. Tony? Wait, you're a ghoul. Now then, problem solved. Death in 4 hours. Hey, we bought them a little bit of time. Don't want to use it anymore because they will lose their ghoul levels, which I'm trying to be a bit more careful because a lot of you guys have said that basically not wasting it and obviously building up their skills is a lot better in the long term. So we'll go for that unless it's like genuinely life or death. And I don't believe this is genuinely life or death right now. We should be able to tend to them. Come on, you can do it. Nice. Was that it? Is that really all it took? There we go. Problem solved, huh? So the only reason that happened is because, like I said, Tony was on his mental break and wasn't able to actually give people vitae. Look at the prison. Tell me this doesn't look pretty decent, huh? It's not too terrible. Things are nicely plumbed and then needs to be hooked up to the sewage system beyond that. We need to chop some more trees down as well so we can get a bit more wood for beds and such things. Turns out there aren't too many trees left anymore. We've basically deforested the entire goddamn map at this point. That's okay. It's understandable, really, when you build a gigantic prison. Water tower is contaminated. Hooray! No water for anybody. If you want to drink horrible shit water. High disease risk. Oh, it's probably because it's just straight up untreated. I thought I'd done something wrong with the actual sewage, but no. If you have untreated water, there is a minor chance of that occurring. There's apparently also an added chance of people getting stomach worms, which does kind of make sense if you're feeding them a bunch of water you're pumping up straight out of the ground. So we probably should deal with that in the future. Hasn't really affected us too much this time around, probably because we've got, like, vampires. I don't know if vampires can get stomach worms. Never really considered it. So the actual external structure of the prison is finished at this stage. We've got a little bit more of the actual... Obviously, we've got a lot of the floors to do and things like that, a little bit more furniture. I've gone ahead and cranked the difficulty up to the second highest besides, obviously, Merciless. We're not going for Merciless. We're never going for Merciless. We are currently on Savage, Cassandra. We were on Rough before, and we really weren't getting anything coming for us, so I decided we'd go for this one as well. Later on, I'm thinking we, actually even right now, might want to flip over to Hildegard, which sends more big threats, so mechanoids, raids, that type of thing. We'll stick with Cassandra for now, but the difficulty doesn't really seem to be affecting us too much. I'm hoping we get some big bombastic raid, and we can actually start filling our prison very, very soon. Other thing we need to do as well, we need to go over to Tony's loadout. So I'm going to go, or actually, anybody who's good at medical. It's actually only Tony. Potentially Jilp as well, 5 out of 20. Alright, let's go to Tony's loadout. Let's edit that. So we're changing over to basic. Then we're going to edit that, copy loadout, and we're going to call this medic. So that way he can stabilize people in the field, and we don't have to worry about building like a sort of second temporary, I guess triage would probably be the right word, like a hospital for quickly treating people. So let's go, medicine, I guess. I think herbal medicine will probably do it, huh? Let's have him carry 10 herbal medicine on him, or maybe 15. Because he's not going to be carrying a weapon, because he's a goddamn vampire. So let's go 15 herbal medicine. Slow him down a fair amount, but again, if we get these big old raids like last time, we could have potentially got a lot of prisoners out of that. This time we're definitely going to get prisoners out of things. Unfortunately right now there's very little to do because of course a lot of our people are good at plants. Don Trumpian in particular. We got Alucard as well, good at plants, who's currently just cleaning dirt. Because of the winter, not a huge amount. So I guess we could start some fresh research just so they've got something to do. It seems like a weird thing to say. What do we want to go for then? You got the multi-analyzer, which is obviously fantastic. We go fabrication. We'd have to turn all the benches back on. I don't know if we've got enough power for this. And obviously we can't really... Oh, I've got an idea what we can do. We can't really go out into the field to mine things so that we can sort out our power issues. Let's dig a goddamn quarry. Let's dig a quarry and let's get our people just quarrying for the time being. We could build it next to Castle Jilp. Or we could just... Yeah, I mean, that's probably not a terrible idea. So we'll put it, like, right here. Where's the actual friggin' ladder? I can't tell. There it is. Okay, put it there. We'll put it down the south, and then we'll build a quick wall around all this. That way, we can put heaters in there, things like that, or we could just turn it into a stockpile, anything along those lines, really. This way, it'll be kind of nice for them to work and gives them something to do while it is incredibly freaking cold as well. Put a couple of heaters in there, like I said, and they should really have nothing to complain about. Now, unfortunately, the quarry does need 50 steel to start itself off here, so I think we're going to have to set ourselves a little bit of steel to mine here for our vampire boys. Vampire boys, get Vampire and Jilp. If you want to come down and give them a hand as well, that would be fantastic. These guys are only, building up the prison. I would honestly rather have our wardens have something to do while we're in the winter with no prisoners before we focus on this type of stuff, huh? So, just need 50 steel. We might as well get as much as we can. There's no reason not to. I should really stop them planting the fields. Get kind of the volcanic winter's still going, it gets a little bit warmer during the daytime, they'll plant some crops, then by nighttime all the crops will goddamn die instantly. Kind of waste of time here. So what are they actually doing right now? Oh, Jibber's quickly blitzing around building roofs and things. What else is he doing? Drinking water from the wooden kitchen sink. That's something we could focus on doing. Getting plumbing down here first, just for our builders, so that they don't have to keep going back and forth. That's one thing I also didn't do. I didn't build a friggin' bathroom. Oh, is that what this was supposed to be? I guess so. We didn't build like a shower block or anything. Not that it matters too much. Sure, we'll build some showers down here, I guess. Or we could just plumb in, obviously, the bathroom, the sinks and the toilets here. Right, let's do that instead. So, hygiene, let's get some plumbing done. So, how can we do this? Just run a big old pipe down there and down there. Big old pipe down here, straight across the front as well. It's probably not a bad idea. I think this is probably the best way to do it, run that around, go around the corner here. Perfect. All right, there we go. So those are all connected up. And then, well, okay, that's all part of the same one as well. So we don't even need to, like, do a cable across here. And then we just need to get this into the grid somehow. Is this going to be enough water for this many sinks? Obviously not. We're going to have to set up a new one as well. Time being, we'll just quickly add that all together into the same pipeline. Have we got enough wood for all of this? That's going to be a lot of wood. 80 times 50, that's a lot. This is going to be like 800 or so wood, including all of this. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Alright, there we go. Our backup job is finally finished. We can start getting in some, hopefully, huge amount of resources from this as well. The quarries aren't super overpowered. I haven't really tweaked them too much, but I have made them last longer, but give less resources as a result. Just because we don't really want to be digging multiple different quarries for our prisoners. That would kind of suck, huh? So, no path. What do you mean, no path? Oh, because it's daytime, and he is a vampire, of course. Alright, let's get this finished off, because, you know, I don't want them just cutting ridiculous amounts of marble blocks for seemingly no reason. So we'll get our guy up to come and finish this off as well, whenever the game wakes up. There we go, thank you very much. We're so close to being open for business. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it done this episode. I've really tried to blitz through this as quickly as possible and try and get as much, you know, wood down, even chopping just these random trees that are sprouting up here and there and just like the courtyard. We're so close to greatness. We're so almost ready. Obviously, there's, you know, we don't need it done urgently until the, so we actually have people to put in the prison, but just having it ready to go in case we do get a big raid will be fantastic. We're against the clock, because I think we're long overdue a raid, especially as we've turned up the difficulty as well. Kind of expecting anything to happen here. Stream break risk. Why? Oh, what's wrong with Count Chocula then? You're alright, my friend. I know his birthday was recently, but apparently, because he's immortal, Count Chocula suffers no benefits from, or no drawbacks from aging up. Withdrawal, 93%. Why are they not giving them Vitae anymore? Why are they not doing that, huh? Give Vitae. Go and, give my boy moving. No. I said give him friggin' Vitae, Jill. Tony, you're right there, my man. Why are they not... They're just not doing what they should be. Oh, because he's already got some. Oh, I guess because they've already got it doesn't mean that they don't need more, though. What happens if they're already full? Well, am I going to have to use his, like, vampire powers? Sure, what's he got? He's lost his right eye's got a scar in it. Oh, God, like, actually healing the scars on that would be fantastic. How much Vitae has he got now? 2? Oh, that got rid of it. It's 2 per cast. I need to remember that in the future. Good God. Okay, well, not a big deal. Tony, my man. I guess... Hang on, we made all the ghouls with Jilp. Maybe that's why. I never actually considered that. Why can't we blast them into another... There we go. Create ghoul. Maybe you have to create a ghoul, and the guy can only... What the hell is a fire ship? What the fuck is a fire ship? Okay. That's something. I think it's clearly going to be mechanoids, but I don't know what fire ship means. It spreads fire? Or like, will fire heat comes out of it? Or, honestly, don't know. Either way, let's take some pot shots, wait the damn thing up, and then run back to the kill box. I think it's probably the safest way to do things, huh? Right, we want to do here, let's just make sure everybody's got the right type of weapon. So, squad up. So, you're on single fire, and making sure everybody has aim shot as well, because I think that's going to be important. There we go. And, wake it up. What is in there? Nothing. Nothing? Actually, nothing? Scythers. Oh, God, a lot of Scythers. It's 4 Scythers. Combat extended. Those are a lot more scary than you would think. Alright. Run, run, run. Run forever. Big run. Squad up. And then run. Have I mentioned we need to do a lot of running right now? Jilp, you are going out in the daytime. He's gonna burn. Misform. Nice. That's how we do. Okay, we're good. What about Tony? Tony bat form? Is Tony going to be alright, or is he going to melt before he gets that? Please don't go crazy. Come on, Tony. I need your help with this one. He was just about to get indoors. Oh, he's fine. Alright, problem solved. Draft and hide. There you go. It broke out of it for whatever reason. Alright. Bandit camp. I don't care right now. Who else are we waiting on? Mal. Mal is hiding, so it doesn't matter. Everybody else is here. Are those Scythers even coming over? They are. Alright, here we go. It's a shame you can't see them on the map when we zoom out, but this is going to be a good sign whether or not the kill box is actually... What the fuck are they doing? They're just turning around. That's not how this is supposed to go. Jilp. War form. No, it's daytime. Jilp. Hide and cower, you coward. Lure him through the kill box? Open fire? Just get... Hey, shit. Come through here. Run. Quicker. Okay, we're good? Are they actually coming through this time? I think we've baited him. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. Tweety, you might want to get the hell out of here, my boy. This is where traps will obviously come in very handy, but we haven't really got the resources to be... Oh, god damn it. We haven't really got the resources to be doing traps yet. Who's going to volunteer? Irasa. You've always been my favorite out of everybody we've got right now. Go and lure these goddamn things through. How are we going to do this? Guess we could just stand here. Aggro them again. And then run. Come and run back through. Okay, actually flee. What's wrong with you? Frostbite. They're dying of hypothermia. Oh, come on. Okay, by the time they get through the freaking kill box, it's going to be... They're not coming through the kill box. They are smarter than they look. Okay, just take some pot shots at them. That's doing no damage. Oh my god. Oh, Alucard is down. Great, great, just fantastic. Rescue. Tony, bat form. Fly. Fly, you fool. Please fly. Fly very fast. Oh, Rasa! You're dead. You are super dead. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. I really shouldn't have tried to bait him out like that. How am I supposed to kill these things? They seem to be unkillable. I mean, we've shot a couple of bullets at them. I've decided they're unkillable, but, yeah, I don't really know what to do here, huh? I mean, they're pissing off, so that's always a good thing. Tony, rescue Irasa, for God's sake. Irasa, you're a ghoul, though, aren't you? Can we not just... Hang on, drop him on the floor a second? Drop. Heal? Actually, not ghoul. Congratulations, you're now a ghoul. Welcome aboard. Alright, can we now just vampiric healing? And then just immediately give them... Vita again? Problem solved? Yeah, bleeding out in 18 hours. That actually worked really well. Okay, nice. I don't know what to do about these things then, because normally we have the armor-piercing bullets, but we have the simpler mods. The simpler combat extended mod. I might have to remove one of the ammo mods that we've got enabled to simplify things, because it seems as if we can't make armor-piercing ammo with that enabled. Like, I mean, armor-piercing? Was that AP? Nothing? Yeah, no, I think I'm going to have to remove one of these mods. I never actually considered that. So what it does is it simplifies the ammo down. So instead of needing, like, you know, 5.62 times 17 full metal jacket and then having 3 different types of ammo for each gun, it just simplifies down to assault rifle ammo. The issue is we need armor-piercing bullets to kill off these mechanoids. So I almost feel like I'm missing the point of the mod then in hindsight. Surely they've thought of that. They wouldn't just make a mod and not let you have, like, EMP bullets. Maybe we need more research? I honestly have no idea. Oh well, this is something for the comment section. If you guys know the answer to that, feel free to let me know. If so, I'll just remove one of the mods. It's not that big a deal. It should still work as intended. Right, I just fed on you. I meant to actually tend on you. I apologize there. Yeah, it's a real mistake when you drain someone of their blood, when you mean to, you know, stop the blood coming out of their body. I'm not a doctor. I'm not qualified for this. So then, Jilp? I honestly don't know how we're going to do this. Let's go weapons. Let's try a melee attack very briefly. So what's got the highest damage value? Steel longsword, obviously. Right, so let's go to the restrict tab. Let's go to the assign tab. Let's go to Jilp. Tony, you should have medical. I'm a fool. Right, Jilp, edit. Copy the loadout. Call it steel longsword, I guess. Steel longsword. We'll give Jilp a melee weapon and see if we can't break him down via that method. I really don't know the best way to deal with this, to be honest with you. Where is it? Longsword. Alright, there we go. Jilp, come and grab... Where is it? It's here somewhere. It's a Gladius. That's not quite what we're after. There it is. Okay. Equip steel longsword. Let's get Jilp to just go and hunt him down. Oh, it's daytime. Alright, let's wait till tomorrow, and then we'll try again. Sorry, go back to bed. Ignore me. Don't worry about things. Alright, sword. Sword, Jilp. Let's see what we can do with this. For the love of God, help me. I don't know how else we're going to do this. We're literally giving a vampire lord a goddamn sword to try and stop this. What if we go war form as well, because it affects his health. This may work, or it may just get him killed horribly. Which point, oh no, the video might crash. You know what I'm getting at. Alright, war form. Yes. Fight. Come on. Actually, fight. Hang on, this would be the perfect time for a short flight, wouldn't it? Boom. Here we go. Take him down, Jilp. We could also go feral claws, but I'm pretty... What's he doing? No, don't do that, you shit. Melee attack Scyther. Go. Kill them. Gonna be honest, don't really know what I expected there. I'm thinking the best way to deal with this might literally just be give everybody a gun and just stand them on the front line and hope for the goddamn best, because we did do a little tiny bit of damage. Unclear we've done damage to the ship part as well, huh? It is actually just sending out fire. I thought that was a joke, but it is just lighting shit on fire. So it landed in a river. We did do damage to this one. Was that with a bullet? It was. So they're not quite as invincible as I thought. Obviously, armor-piercing rounds would be probably a lot more beneficial, but like I said, with the simplified ammo mod, you think the mod maker would have thought of that, huh? Psychic Soothe, by the way, fantastic. Didn't even mention it because I'm so worried about these goddamn friggin' Scythers. Irasa, why have you not got a gun, my guy? What's going on with that, huh? Irasa should have a UMP-45. Where is that? Oh, it's there. Okay, let's get this haul back. Let's wait for Irasa to heal up. Let's give Tony and Jump a weapon as well. This sounds so dumb giving vampires just guns, but I can't really think of the best way to do this otherwise. So Jump can have an SKS. Here you go, my friend. Jump gets SKS. Go get that equipped at your earliest convenience, my guy, which is apparently right now. All right. Murderous Rage. Oh, because you're recreation stuffed. Oh, I haven't played chess today. Better go and murder someone. I like your attitude. Now's not the time. Where are they? Who are you going to try and murder? Irasa. Don't do that. Pick on someone your own size. Warjilp. Yes, that's still awesome. I don't care what anybody says. It looks dumb, but it is still awesome. Feral Claws. I don't particularly want them dead, though. If we can avoid killing them, maybe just, like, give them a bit of a stun. There we go. And then feed. Maybe knock them down. There we go. Oh, my God, that is a big brain play. You've got to admit, that's not too terrible. Stun followed up by the drain, because that's not going to kill him, right? Because we've set it to non-lethal. Yeah, wow, that actually works. That's really, really good to remember for the future. I think I need to go do some research, don't I, into the best way to deal with these with the ammo simplification mod. I could always just remove it and we can go back to more sort of standard combat extended. The only reason I wanted to do that was for load times, but I guess it doesn't really matter anymore now that they've kind of solved that with Rimworld, right? So I might just put it back to the way it was. Either way, look at the progress we've made, though. Entire prison. Nice little expansion there on the warden base as well. Everything is very nicely dealt with for the winter. Temperature, 19 degrees indoors. Yeah, it actually is everywhere. 90 degrees, besides the freezer, obviously, because it's a freezer. That's fantastic. Oh, we also need to put a vent through here, but that's already set up. Just kind of needs building. This has been a great episode. The prison is almost ready. Needs a little bit of plumbing. A couple more beds being finished. Obviously, floors and then recreation and your sort of amenities. After that, we are ready. We are ready for a raid. I was kind of hoping they would send us a raid and not an invincible ship filled with Scythers. But we'll worry about that tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's about to kick off. Our vampire prison is about to begin. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who made this series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kurito, Atmosis, Austin Gauthier, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Blurry Bunny, Sidini, Crazy Pet, Crosis, Donald, Escape, Fukuno Vasquez, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Mr. Smug, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Palvis Presley, Serthal the Swede, Stannis Amanis, Toby Cruz, Tom Taylor 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Bacchus, and Zazie 7011. Thank you all for your support of the insanity levels on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. Thank you for helping fight against the apocalypse. What are we on? 4.0 now? 5.0? I've lost track. Who really cares? You guys, I don't need to worry about that thanks to you guys anyway, so appreciate you. And a shout out, of course, as well to Arachne44, Ben Troke, Betmas Max, Asaro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunk127, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Ice, Wallowcome, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jose, Joran DeFries, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Johnny No, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Lasme, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian oligarch billionaire, Shari, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Will Wade, Wolfie, and Zico 2. Thank you all for your support. It is most appreciated. We will see you guys coming back tomorrow, because that's just how the channel works. One episode of CK2, one episode of Rimworld, maybe a second episode of CK2. Maybe that's going on the second channel. I'm going to announce that in a video tomorrow. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I'm going to kind of ruin it now, huh?